Hey St. John's, it's Susie here. I'm back with another online tutorial, specifically this time for Praesidium Academy and your Safe Church trainings. So we're going to get started by going to praesidiumacademy.com/redeem or just clicking that link from your email. If you have completed an online Praesidium class for the church before, or you're returning to a session, go ahead and click Already a Member, Sign In, and skip to Step 4. Otherwise, fill in your contact information, first name, last name, email, and a new password, and this registration code. Now, you can just copy and paste this from your email, or if you decide to manually type it in, it is REG-EDIO Southern Virginia -757-ST John Hopewell. Once you've got that in, go ahead and click Validate to confirm the code. Then click the checkbox to agree to the terms and conditions and click Register. Now, I would recommend writing down or saving your login information, your email address and password, so you can return and log in for future trainings or return to a training session if you cannot complete them consecutively. The next thing you'll do is answer these registration questions about your status and role within the church. Most of you will click Volunteer and part-time, and then select your role. When you've finished, go ahead and click Save and Continue. Go ahead, if you want to take the tour, you can. I'm going to click Remind Me Later. Now, do not solely rely on the suggested courses down there. Instead, scroll to the section titled Browse and click on the language menu option on the left so you only see the courses offered in your preferred language. For us, or for me, that's English. Then search for each course in the Search for Content box. Everyone should first complete Know Your Policies, also titled Policies, Episcopal Diocese of Southern Virginia. So that Know Your Policies is both the suggested course right there and the second one that comes up under Policies. So you're going to click this next page and download.
Once you've downloaded the policy book, you can also just view it in this window. We'll have a copy in the office as well, but I highly recommend that you download it. Once you've downloaded it, we're going to click that next page button. They ask you to type your first and last name to acknowledge you've reviewed the policies in this course, and then you click Complete Survey. Once you complete that survey, it's going to take you back to your home page. And now you'll see that this Know Your Policies is completed, and you'll see your first completed course here and the certificate. We're going to scroll back down to our Browse menu, and everyone needs to take the following 4 courses, no matter if you're doing the universal or the specialized training. So we're going to start going to our Search for Content and look for the Introduction and Theological Background. You can also just type in Theological, and the first course will come up. You will start course, it's about 20 minutes. The next one you'll type in and have to do is Healthy Boundaries. If you just type in Boundaries, it'll come right up. The next one, if you just type in Inclusion, it'll come up, Universal Training Inclusion. And the last one, if you type in Reporter, the Duty to Report Mandated Reporter class will come up. So those are the 4 classes that everyone needs to take. As you complete them, they will show up in your completed profile and with your certificate. When you are done with all of your classes, I recommend scrolling back up to the top and clicking your name here, and then going to Transcript. Here you'll see all of the courses that you've completed and their completion date and the certificate issued date. You can click each course and click view and it'll automatically open it in a new tab. From there, you can click download or print it out and attach it to an email to me. You can also click print transcript and that'll print out this page. Depending on what browser you're using, yours might look different, but there's also the option to click save as PDF, and then you can save that PDF and attach that in an email to me as well. If you are having to do the specialized training, I would recommend doing those first 4. Then you're going to do abuse and neglect. If you type in that due to report mandated reporter should have already been completed, and this is the specialty training that you'll have to do. The next thing I would do is the bullying, which is here. The next thing you should do is power and relationships. Now, when you type in power, 3 courses come up. You're only going to have to do 2 of them. The first one you're going to have to do is power and relationships here. Complete that, and the next one you're going to have to do is the pastoral relationships here. The last thing that you're going to have to do is the preventing sexual harassment. So if you type in harass, you'll see these 2 courses come up. There's one that's safeguarding God's people or preventing sexual harassment for managers and supervisors, and then another one which is preventing sexual harassment for workers. So pick which best fits your position. You only have to do one of them and download that certificate and attach it to an email to me. I hope this helped, and thank you so much for preserving the security of our church and helping us adhere to diocesan policies.